Telepon
Ah,
apa?
oke.
Tommy.
Oh, otomatis
Ini
ya.
telepon number kantor. Kalau kamu mau telepon kita, silakan teman-teman. Tapi hari ini
Oke,
kita
jadi teman-teman yang mau nanya mungkin di luar dari live ya Pak tentang box pastinya yang penasaran kayak kemarin kan kita baru banget up nih video tentang kontainer yang baru banget sampai nih untuk kejar lebaran. Nah, itu kalian bisa telepon lah ke sini atau chat WhatsApp nih di nomor yang di atasnya Pak Nick.
Okay, guys, if you are here, I'm going to speak English. It'll be an easier language for me. I think everybody should understand. If you can help me, please tap, 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 and like the video. That I think would be good for the algorithm. Fitri's at home, and sekarang hari ini I'm in the office. So gantian lah, gantian. Today is a little bit busy because tomorrow we're gonna have acara. We are going to a panti hasuhan, everybody.
Tuhan.
Aman Logistics will be donating some stuff lah. And today I'm in the office because I'm going to buy. We're going to the stationery shop to buy games, buy gifts lah.
Iya,
Uh,
iya.
and then tomorrow we will upload it. And then thank you for supporting all everybody. Thank you for supporting Aman Logistics all these years. A little bit about work. We've been doing this for what 24 years already. And every year we only want to improve. And this year we got the opportunity to give back, and for me, Pak Nick, thank you. Okay, lanjut. What's today's topic,
Nah,
Fitri?
oke teman-teman. Hari ini kita mau membahas tentang culture shock. Culture shock apa sih? Jadi teman-teman semuanya yang dari Indonesia kerja ke Singapura pasti kalian mengalami yang namanya, oh kok beda ya kultur di Indonesia sama di Singapura. Oh kok kalau kita nanya orang di Singapura kok pada jutek-jutek ya. Kalau misalnya kita nanya orang di Indonesia kan mungkin dijawabnya ramah terus dengan bahasa kita atau mungkin di Singapura kok nanya Inggris dijawab Mandarin ya itu pengalaman saya
Yeah.
pribadi kemarin ya.
Culture shock lah. Of course, there's a culture shock lah, but it depends on where lah. Menurut saya lah, because if you're from the kampong and then you move to apa sih namanya, move to Jakarta, the culture shock not so hard lah. But if you are from the kampong and then you move to Singapore, that one really culture shock. Because it's a different, very fast lah. Singapore is very fast lah. Yeah. So from me, I'm like from a fast country, I go back to another slower country. Like I'm a Singaporean living in Indonesia, so I won't say slower. So lah, Jakarta is also quite fast lah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Menurut kamu, Fitri?
Kalau mungkin ya kalau misalnya kita yang tinggal di Jakarta dengan
Yeah.
kita terus ke negara maju kayak Singapura, mungkin yang kayak Pak Nik bilang, maksudnya kita nggak terlalu yang sampai beda banget, tapi mungkin yang kayak teman-teman di Jawa gitu ya, yang masih banyak akrab sama tetangga lah, kenal gitu ya, yang sama teman-teman sekitarnya gitu ya, saling nyapa, terus mungkin, oh saya hidupnya bisa dari bertani misalnya gitu ya. Kita bisa hidup itu cuma dari jualan sembako ke teman-teman ke tetangga-tetangganya. Beda sama kalau misalnya kita di Jakarta, mungkin yang kayak kemarin kita ke Singapura itu
Yeah.
kalau misalnya kita ngobrol sama kayak driver Grab tuh Pak, awalnya tuh
Yeah.
banyak cerita nih Pak dari yang kita Universal mau balik ke mau ke Patung Merlion. Nah,
Yes.
itu tuh
Yes. Yes.
drivernya banyak cerita nih, Pak. Jadi dia tiba-tiba cerita gini, "Kak, maaf ya, Kak ya, kalau misalnya nunggu Kakak lihat nggak tuh yang kayak di ada titik pemberhentian cuman maksimal 4 itu benar-benar cuman maksimal 4 mobil Kak. Kalau udah 4 mobil maaf ya saya harus lewat." Nah, sementara kalau di Jakarta masih belum juga sih Pak, maksudnya masih
Yes.
banyak antrian yang kita di depan mall atau misalnya mau pick up gitu ya kalau kita di Grab, oh titiknya nggak sesuai Kak, oh ya udah. Sementara kalau di Singapura Pak, titiknya nggak sesuai, cancel lah. Gitu
Okay. So
langsung.
so so what you're saying is that Singapore a lot of rules lah, huh? A lot of rules.
Rich,
Uh, huh?
rich to the
Oh,
rules banget.
strict people and very rude lah. So like you say, the taxi stand visa only three mobile.
Ya,
Di sini three mobile is actually 10 mobil. Ya. Mau berhenti di mana silakan. Yang paling
ya,
penting jangan
betul.
gangguin orang. So ya,
Heeh.
I agree with you. I agree with you. So basically, apa sih namanya? If you are in Singapore, as an Indonesian, it's a little bit shocking banget. Because everything is rule. Okay, maybe perspective saya, perspective for me, is Singapore a lot of netizen. A lot of netizen meaning you say everybody can become a policeman. Meaning to say, if I drive a car and my car has a camera, I just, you are wrong. You're not supposed, this is a taxi stand, only can seat three people, but why you four people? I'm going to upload this video onto the social media and let the whole world see. Okay, so that's the problem, in my opinion, yeah. That's the problem about Singapore. Because Singapore becomes, because everybody follow the rule, and once somebody don't follow the rule, you become target. Yeah. But
Yeah.
for Indonesia, because everybody don't follow the rule, it's normal. It's normal.
Iya, iya.
Uh, yeah,
Iya,
correct?
bener, bener, bener. Jadi kayak misalnya kita kita malah kalau ngelihat orang yang follow the rules malah yang kayak
Yeah,
ngapain lampu
ngapain?
ngapain harus
Okay.
lampu merah di kita harus berhenti padahal
Yeah.
nggak ada mobil
Got a
lain
mobile.
gitu.
Okay, so awal dulu, maybe I share a story. So awal dulu when I went over here, yeah, first time when I drive, why red light I can turn left? Huh?
Ya,
Then my wife said, just go, just go, just go. Then I'm a Singaporean, like, can go meh?
iya,
In the rule in
iya,
Singapore, you cannot go because don't have the
iya,
thing yet. Tick, 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 cannot
iya,
move yet. But my wife said, just go, no car what? Oh yeah, udah, go, 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 go. And then over here, what I don't like is the motor when the road is supposed to go straight, but the motorbike come from this way. Then,
ah,
then the logic of the motorcycle is down here. I won't.
keputus-putus Pak, sorry coba saya.
Okay, so sorry, my internet putus-putus. Welcome to Indonesia, where 4G when 4G is not 4G, when 5G is not even 5G. When they say you got internet means good luck to you whether you have internet or not.
Ya, culture shock lagi.
Culture shock lagi from a Singaporean where when we go MRT station, sure got internet because
Oh,
apa sih namanya, the government must give me internet. If I don't have internet, I want to complain. So
kalau
yeah.
kalau train station di sini ada tapi nggak bisa dipakai.
Welcome to Indonesia. So I think if you notice my series of personal branding for me, I realize I'm doing this for 10 days now. But I've always talked about how me as a Singaporean is living in Indonesia. But I realize one golden thing. A lot of Singaporeans are very unhappy living in Indonesia. Very unhappy living in Singapore. But this is the joke, no, Fitri. The joke is the Singaporeans want to go to Indonesia to relax, but
Ya,
the Indonesians want to go to Singapore to work, right? So
ya,
that's,
ya.
that's the funny thing, right? Okay. So I also was in the car this morning and I was listening to Channel News Asia. Sorry, I'm gonna talk Channel News Asia, and they got a documentary of for the past 5 years Indonesia's middle class is very momong sandwich lah. Sandwich is one thing, and momong the middle class has to adjust the lifestyle lower. Okay, why? Because the middle class, if you work in CBD, you still need to buy. You still have to buy your chat time. You still need to buy your coffee. You still need to buy your. You still need to take Grab. You still need to watch the cinema. You still need to spend money lah. But because cost has gone up, the middle class becomes very hard to enjoy life already lah. Yeah,
Iya,
more
iya.
enjoy life. So that's why the middle class of the 9 million, apparently it's 9 million, the number very big. 9 million of people are suffering and they want to get out of the country. So when they go out of the country, where do they go? They go to places like Singapore, places like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and everything. Why? Because that class is a bit harder lah. Yeah. But luckily, I don't know. What about you, Fitri? Maybe you share your experience. Yeah, maybe you share your experience. Is it for you? Is it very difficult? Yeah, is it very difficult?
Iya, iya, iya. Kalau
Menurut kamu, menurut kamu.
misalnya di sini kayak yang kita balik lagi ke topik yang
Okay.
out of the box itu Pak yang
Okay.
kenapa kabur aja dulu. Nah,
Yeah.
kalau Pak Nik cerita, saya nggak ngerti ya, kenapa misalnya nih di Indonesia dengan UMR 5
Yeah.
juta dan di Singapura dengan UMR berapa sih Pak? 60 juta katanya.
20, 20,
20.
20 juta. OMR, right? Minimum wage, right? You can minimum get 2,000 lah. Yes.
Oke, misalnya
We
20 juta.
discussed about this, we discussed about it, but you silakan dulu.
Ya,
Yes.
ya. Maksudnya kan kalau yang pemerintah infoin gitu ya, kalau di media sosial infoin itu kan di Singapura katanya UMR udah sampai 60 juta. 10
Nolah.
10 kali lipat. Dia bilang, hah, 10 kali lipat daripada UMR Jakarta, event Jakarta gitu maksudnya. Enggak ya Pak ya?
No lah. You ask the Singaporean lah. No lah.
Iya.
Okay. But okay. But what do you feel about the middle class, the people that are actually working in CBD, the people that needs to dress up to go take the MRT to go and drink their coffee and go to the office, but still get this salary, that little salary is good, and then you need to eat not watak, no, you need to eat a little bit higher food already, correct? In CBD.
Iya.
You cannot choose anymore. There's no cheaper option for watak lah.
Even warteg loh Pak, kita not eat ayam gitu misalnya itu tetap
Yeah.
minimum
30.
10-15 ribu. Iya.
Berapa?
10-15 ribu.
Yeah, okay. So you see, right? And then that's an everyday spending, every day,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Bukannya sekali makan gitu.
Yeah, and then okay, you need to spend lah. So if you spend that, then I can understand why is the middle class not happy lah for that. So there's a survey, so that's why your country Indonesia they're trying to solve that problem. Trying to solve that problem.
They
But-
say
Trying, I say trying I never say never try trying to solve that problem. But it's a problem for 5 years already, and it's getting worse.
Yeah.
So is what do you think? Is it because of lifestyle or is it because of
Saya nggak tahu nih misal nih Pak, dengan oke lah Singapura UMR minimal 20 juta dengan Indonesia 5 juta itu udah di Jakarta. Terus mereka sama-sama suka mau nonton Blackpink. Mereka jual harga tiket 3 juta di Indonesia, di Singapura pun sama 3 juta. Tapi dengan perbandingan UMR kita cuma 5 juta itu udah half kita harus bayar buat tiketnya. Sementara Singapura dengan 20 juta atau lebih mengeluarkan 3 juta itu kan enteng. Maksudnya saya tuh kadang mikir, ini tuh emang dari sananya mahal atau event organizer di Indonesia pun korupnya gede buat ini jual tiket atau mungkin iPhone. Kok bisa harga di US, teman saya upload tuh waktu itu pas udah keluar tuh 15 Pro waktu itu. Hah? Harga keluarnya cuma 18 juta, kok bisa lebih murah daripada di Indonesia? Dengan pendapatan dia yang tutup mata kerja di restoran aja minimum bisa dapat 50 juta gitu Pak. Dengan kita yang
Yeah.
20 juta iPhone baru, UMR 5 juta pastilah. Jadi kayak
Yeah.
teman-teman atau kita yang kerja di corporate middle gitu ya, kayak mungkin ambil cicilan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, ini ambil
So,
cicilan.
no, but cicilan is normal. But the thing is that, okay. So the middle class. I listened to the news this morning. So the middle class problem is they have cicilan. Of course, they have cicilan for the rumah, cicilan for the motor, cicilan for the. If you have anak, then it's anak sekolah.
Ya,
Because of all these three, right, and your income is only like that, right, and then you every day have to spend a little bit more, right, then it becomes I got nothing to spend anymore.
ya.
So I do not know how to I don't know how the government's going to solve that problem. And then the problem is now in Indonesia, finding work is super difficult, no? Yeah, correct. Because the way I see it, lah,
Iya.
finding work is so difficult. And even if you get a job, right, the pay is below OMR, right? Yeah, correct. Fit.
Iya, ya, masih banyak yang kayak gitu, apalagi
A lot of it.
kalau yang kita tahu Pak, banyak yang teman saya sampai ditawarin, kamu mau nggak pindah? Soalnya kantor kita mau pindah ke Semarang. Nah, itu banyak banget. Banyak banget sekarang perusahaan ya, kalau teman-teman tahu, mungkin ya teman-teman banyak yang di Semarang ya. Kenapa bea cukai di Semarang ya? Mungkin Semarang udah jadi kota gede gitu ya. Terus ya udah kita mau pindah nih ke Semarang. Kalau kamu ikut, gaji kamu tetap gaji Jakarta. Cuman
Wow.
ada yang tahu prospek ke depannya. Tapi kalau kamu mau lepas, ya saya bisa dapat yang murah dari staff di Semarang gitu.
My wife has a friend, so this one a bit kasian. So this friend of hers, the girlfriend, close friend, but from Cirebon, then she marry a one in Jakarta. So her business her husband business jatuh.
Hmm.
So they were trying to survive. So she started drawing online. Then now it becomes very difficult. Like this few last period of time becomes very difficult for her because cannot get enough income, lah. And then the child is going to a good school, international school. So then the house also last because a bit mewah, then a bit like cannot afford it anymore. So have to start selling things. This is real, because this is really my wife's friend. And then you know what happened? She just said, "Oh, I think I'm going to go back to Cirebon because it's still cheaper there. It's still cheaper. Cheaper because school is cheaper, house is still cheaper. But what the job that you're gonna take is also lower, correct? Because everything adjusts accordingly. Like what you say, Fit. If you go to Semarang and your gaji is Jakarta, lumayan. Tapi kalau kamu dari Semarang kerja di kantor di Semarang, ya itu gaji ada masalah juga because ikutin peraturan di Semarang, ya kan? Yeah. Okay. So that is the problem with the whole world. Okay, that's the whole problem of the whole world. I think if I can say this about me, I was a bit lucky because Singapore then Indonesia. Yeah, so everybody wants this. Everybody wants. Yeah, right. Everybody wants this.
Singapura output Indonesia aja.
Yeah. Actually, to tell you the truth, every Indonesian that I talk to tell me the same thing. What you just said. You are lucky because you're a Singaporean spending in Indonesia. Then I think. It took me a while to understand what do they talk about. Then I roughly understand. Oh yeah, now I understand why. But let me tell you. Let me give you a perspective of what a Singaporean think in Singapore. The Singaporean thing in Singapore is, gaji enggak cukup, no, not enough, no. Even if you say it's 20 million, even if it's 30 million, even if it's 40 million, the Singaporean will say it's not enough. Even if you give them 50 million, the bloody Singaporean will say it's not enough. Why? Because the environment dia. Oh, teman saya ada iPhone. Saya harus ikutin beli iPhone dong. Kenapa saya mobil cuman Toyota? Saya mau ganti ke Mercedes atau di mana? There are more Mercedes in Singapore than in Indonesia. Okay, I actually want to talk about this because I was talking about this topic in my personal channel because I feel that this is the problem about Singaporeans. Real, this is real.
Yeah.
Singaporeans do not know how to be humble. Sorry to say this, but Singaporeans do not know how to be humble. The Indonesians wants to come to Singapore to work because of the gaji, right?
Yeah.
If you got opportunity, why you do not want to earn that 20 million or the 30 million?
Pasti.
Yeah, pasti dong. But the problem is very difficult. Number one, because the government in Singapore protects the whole citizen, blah 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 blah. And then number two, you think go there and find a job? Okay, go there and job offer restaurant 20 million, 30 million. Wow, very good. I also want to try. But so sorry, you're an Indonesian tourist. You cannot work there, correct? But you need to be you need to have the PR status. Then how to become PR? Then the whole problem come already. Then you start talking to a fellow Indonesian that work there. Cannot. Then you need to pass and everything. So the country protects the country. It's like that. So long story short, the joke is I spoke to most Indonesian that little bit middle, like my brother-in-law, for example, my brother-in-law. He's now working for Bilibili. But you know what happened? His gaji is 8 million. Fresh graduate. 8 million. High lah. But she said it's not enough. Because the mother put in so much effort. Why you only 8 million? Example. So she wants to go overseas to work. So she apply for Singapore. Apply. But zaman sekarang is not so simple anymore dong.
Iya. Semuanya soalnya pengen yang namanya kerja di Singapura. Berarti maksudnya belum keterima tuh Pak. Maksudnya apply di.
No. She applied. Udah 6 bulan loh. Already 6 months. Tutup mata already 6 bulan. But frankly speaking, as a Singapore company hiring an Indonesian going over there, the Singaporean company must pay more, you know. You know why? Because other tax lagi, for the company. Because why the Singapore company don't want to help the citizen? Why are you helping another foreigner to come? Okay, so the tax goes up. Then that's not the point, the cost that I hire this person to come to Singapore, I need to pay for his lodging. I need to have perks like maybe transportation free or whatever not, or rumah free. And then you add for what? Are you very skilled? Then the question is, kamu skill banget meh?
Iya.
Di Singapore nggak bisa dapat meh? So okay, unless you are a very skilled worker that skill cuman saya doang ada, silakan. Ya dong. But if you're normal, then super difficult lah.
Iya. Berarti kalau dulu Pak ceritanya, Bu Ika ceritanya gimana Pak sampai bisa dapat kalau zaman dulu?
Okay, very good question. Actually, very good question. So Ibu Ika is a bit unique because back then in Singapore, when I was in Singapore, we hired Indonesians answering the phone call.
Oh.
Yeah. So back then the quota to hire Indonesian was 3 Singaporean, or was it 4 Singaporean, 1 foreigner, or something like that lah. 10 Singaporean, 2 foreigners, something like that. I remember the number was like that. But today it's like 10 to 1 or 12 to 1. Now it's very different. Okay, so anyway, zaman dulu is like that lah. So what happened is that she was introduced by a friend. Her friend was working for Aman Logistics, and the joke is we wanted to expand the call center, and then Ibu Ika was the friend and said, "Ayo, come to Indonesia to work. Come to Singapore to work." But of course, get Singapore salary lah. So which is why not lah, right?
Yeah.
Then the Singapore company must pay for her lodging, what?
Iyalah, makanya aku bilang, iya, maksudnya sekarang emang semuanya dipersulit ya Pak untuk kerja.
Yeah. Of course, it gets harder and harder in every country because the country needs to protect the own citizen. But I think you cannot compare. Susah compare. Itu mulai berapa 15 tahun lalu. So it's very hard to compare lah. 15 years ago and 15 years later, a lot of things has changed. And even if you can work in Singapore, let's say our customers work in Singapore, pembantu work in Singapore. Yeah, the gaji is very good. Maybe 6 juta, 7 juta, 8 juta. But if you ever heard of the TKI suddenly wants to become a PR, then it's so difficult.
Iya, iya, iya,
Yeah,
iya.
because you know why? Because the path that you have, the work path that you have, stops you from going up. Actually, the government protects. Okay, I don't want you to take over the Singaporean job. Example. So because you are only a work pass holder, I'm going to make it very difficult for you to go up. Something like that.
Iya, 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 iya.
It's like that, what? It's like that. I mean, as a Singapore country or government, I agree with them in as a Singaporean, because you need to protect the Singaporean,
Betul,
correct?
betul, betul, betul.
Yeah.
Kalau simpelnya di sini aja, kalau di sini ya pakai misalnya nih dekat rumah saya baru bangun Alfamidi kan gede tuh Pak. Jadi itu aja dia untuk to protect the Alfamidi dia harus cari akamsi dulu orang kampung sekitaran daerah si Alfamidi dulu Pak kalau di sini di Indonesia. Kalau enggak takutnya kalau di Indonesia nih perbedaannya kalau nggak ngambil orang kampung atau orang yang dekat di tempat pembangunan, itu bakalan dipersulit lah usahanya kayak gitu Pak. Jadi kalau di sini karena saking banyaknya apa ya banyaknya orang yang cari job
Yeah.
dibanding jobnya sendiri, kita sampai kayak gitu. Jadi kayak premanismenya banyak,
Betul,
kayak
betul.
tukang parkir ilegal. Itu yang maksudnya itu culture shock yang nggak ada di Singapura juga kan salah satunya kayak tukang parkir padahal lu nggak ngapa-ngapain tiba-tiba pas mau ngeluarin mobil ngeluarin
Yeah.
motor tiba-tiba ada
You
terus
know the
tiba-tiba
funny thing,
minta
talking about the parking mobile, you know that sometimes you don't have enough small money in the car.
iya
Ini ngomong uang receh ya. So like you got not enough already, and then like you habis everything already. Because zaman sekarang everything is QR already.
iya saya juga
Yeah,
scan scan scan
scan. So you then like uang nggak ada receh. Then when the parkir come, then tiba-tiba, no, this is
iya
tiba-tiba.
iya
You put your car, no, they not there. But when you want to go out, magic come
iya
already.
iya
Right? Okay, then when they
nggak
come
mulai
already,
tiba-tiba ada
tiba-tiba ada, mundur, lurus, pi, ayo. Then when you put, then if you don't give money, you know what? Sometimes, they
iya
get angry.
iya bisa marah-marah bisa digedor lah apa mobil
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know lah. I feel that when I don't know, maybe Fitri you can say, but sandwich class or the things that we go through or you go through, is it very difficult? Okay lah, maybe you're a bit special because you're really sandwich because you need to take care of so many generations. But if you really compare yourself to other middle class, are they having it harder than you? You think?
Saya nggak tahu ya Pak, misalnya nih
Yeah,
kayak itu
yeah,
kan balik
please.
lagi kayak misalnya orang tua. Saya kan banyak ngobrol juga misalnya sama teman-teman saya yang orang tuanya masih kerja,
Yeah.
sama saya
Okay.
kan orang tua saya kan udah nggak kerja dan udah
Yeah.
meninggal kan bapak saya. Nah terus sementara teman saya yang orang tuanya masih kerja dua-duanya, jadi kayak uangnya yang dia dapat
Yes.
dia buat dia sendiri misalnya
Of
gitu
course.
kan jadi dia buat ya udah kamu nggak usah kasih papa kamu nggak usah kasih mama you save your own money gitu dia bilang orang tuanya gitu udah kamu punya anak simpan buat anak kamu tapi event kayak gitu saya nggak tahu ya apa karena dia ngerasa mungkin semakin tinggi penghasilan semakin banyak pengeluaran juga even buat keluarganya sendiri satu misalnya mbak mbak her babysitter itu untuk baru keterima awal kerja baru first month gitu ya
Yeah.
gajinya langsung 3.5 itu di bulan pertama loh Pak maksudnya kan kita mesti ada probation atau naik beberapa bulan kemudian
That's very high, Fit.
makanya 3.5 saya sebelum hire Mbak langsung mampu nggak ya gue bayar segitu mahal banget loh terus habis itu Tapi dengan sesuai job desk, Pak. Jadi tuh teman saya berdua, dua-duanya kerja dan sibuk banget. Rumah di Bekasi, kerja ke Jakarta, ke Sudirman.
Oh.
Nah, ke Kuningan, ke Sudirman. Itu dia sampai rumah jam 12 malam. Jadi mbaknya harus standby sampai jam 12 malam sama anaknya. Pagi-pagi dari jam 6 udah berangkat lagi, Pak.
Okay.
Menurut saya.
So dari kamu ngomong sesuai lah, ya.
Sesuai menurut saya. Maksudnya dengan saya misalnya berangkat jam 7, tapi kan saya sampai rumah before maghrib gitu ya, before gelap matahari gitu, saya udah sampai rumah lagi. Nah,
Ya.
maksudnya walaupun compare agak jauh gajinya, cuma menurut saya job desk-nya sesuai lah. Cuman kan makanya dari itu semakin tinggi penghasilan, apakah pengeluarannya semakin besar. Kayak mereka dua-duanya orang tuanya punya rumah, tapi mereka milih ngontrak. Saya nggak tahu kenapa mereka nggak nyicil. Karena
Ya.
kontrakannya mahal.
Ya.
3 point something juga sebulan. Mending nyicil, saya bilang kenapa nggak nyicil gitu kan. Maksudnya di Bekasi kan emang bukannya cicilannya bisa segitu. Saya nggak tahu maksudnya why they choose
Yeah, I think
kontrak.
everybody choose their own. I think everybody choose their own lah. I think lah. But do you not agree that I think we talked about this before. But money management is the problem, right? Right. Even if you get more or get less, you get more, you spend more, of course. You get less, you spend less, of course. But even when you spend more, right? Sometimes over there, right? Sometimes when you got like 30 juta and then you spend 40 juta. Okay, maybe your gaji 5 juta, but you spend 6 juta, correct? You always spend that little bit more for
Iya,
everything that we do, right? Right? I mean,
iya gitu.
do you not see this as the problem for everything, right?
Ya, benar, benar, benar. Jadi kadang ya itu Pak, maksudnya dari yang saya compare, kok bisa sih kayak misalnya di US tuh standarnya orang kerja di resto aja untuk yang foreigner ya. Maksudnya kayak teman saya gitu, minimum dia bilang 50 juta. Kayak maksudnya kayak ngasih kado ke saya sejuta aja udah enteng banget gitu. Itu lima
Yeah.
puluh juta di sebulan. Terus abis itu dengan dia beli iPhone baru, harganya bisa lebih murah dari Indo. Sementara kita di sini harus ngikutin lifestyle. Saya nggak tahu ya Pak, mungkin orang yang kayak kerja di Sudirman, SCBD itu yang makin ke
Yeah.
kota di
No,
kota gitu ya.
no, but it's true, the Sudirman and the Kotak one, those middle class, and like get this stuff, like it's very painful, Itu berat
Iya,
banget.
iya,
I can imagine how berat it is,
iya, iya, iya.
And
Karena
then
kalau saya lagi main weekend gitu Pak ke mall di Sudirman gitu, mana warteg ya? Saya
yeah,
bilang
yeah,
gitu. Makan
yeah.
di mana nih kalau kerja orang?
But the cost of and then okay, wait. And then the working hours over there, it's not really working hours,
Iya, iya
It's
benar benar.
it's beyond working hour.
Iya, iya.
Right. I don't
Iya,
know because I got my wife got friend there. And then like, oh, can we meet you at 5 o'clock? Cannot. I need to meet you at 8 o'clock after my work. You work until what time? 8 o'clock. Anyway, long story short. Okay, wait. What I wanted to say. So the Singaporeans want to go to Indonesia because they feel it's more relaxed. The
iya,
Indonesians want to go to Singapore because the gaji is higher.
iya.
Okay, because as an Indonesian, the salary is this much, and because you think that when you go to Singapore you can get higher, correct? Okay,
Iya.
now the other way around. Now the other way around. But the Singaporeans is working so hard, but not everything is so expensive. They want to go to somewhere cheaper, like
Nah,
Indonesia, Malaysia,
Malaysia ya, ada
no? Or Thailand. Yeah,
Malaysia gitu.
yeah. So for that, quite funny, right? How the world works, right?
Iya, iya.
The
Iya,
the
iya.
the, the To be honest, I wouldn't really say Indonesia is a third world country. In my opinion, I feel third world is itu generic banget lah. I feel Indonesia there is a first world in Indonesia. There's also a third world in Indonesia. I would say third world would be kampong lah. Kampong considered third world. But if it's first world, Jakarta is considered first world. What? No man. The
Iya.
price is the same one. Mirip kok.
Mhm.
Right? I don't know. Because I've been talking about this for 10 days. No, this is serious. I really thought about this for 10 days. And I actually have a lot of thought, like, ding, 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 ding. Why are all the Singaporeans think like that? And the comment that I got is real. Oh,
Iya,
you
iya.
lucky lah. You earn Singapore dollar, you stay over there. I also want. How? Then how you marry an Indonesian? Oh my god. then, then, then it's like, it's so easy, man, getting married. I mean, finding a girlfriend or wife, or
Iya, iya,
it
iya.
can be a Singaporean, it can be a Vietnamese, it can be a Malaysian, it can be anybody, right? Who knows? How I
Iya, iya.
know? How I know when Ibu, I made a video yesterday. So if I met my ex-wife. I don't know whether you saw that video. I met my ex-girlfriend. My
Ah,
ex-girlfriend. Yeah, you saw that?
iya,
So
iya.
so I saw her at the airport.
Hmm.
The mother. And this is real, you know. That part is real. The last part I make it up a little bit. I didn't turn my head and say sorry. I'm really married. She tell me one thing. After I was with her, after I was Ibu Ika for 1 year or 2 years of
Ah,
dating, she come and tell
ah.
me, uh, Nick, are you serious with me or not? If you're not serious with me, I want to go back already, you know. Because don't waste my time, you know. Gitu.
Ah.
She tell me like that, you know. So because she tell me one thing, you know, I'm not that I don't want to be in Singapore, but I feel that Indonesia is better. Murut dia lah. Murut dia. Because she feel that she can become better in Indonesia. So at that point of time, of course, I was like, okay, I was serious also lah. I'm not saying I play a fool or anything. Then I look at her, then I'm like, can I live long term with her? At that point of time, I was like, okay, lah, still okay. So that's why I proposed. Yeah, that's the real story. So that part I obviously cut short to turn around and will you marry me? And but the wrong story is actually just what I tell
Iya,
you.
iya, 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 iya.
But apa sih namanya? I I don't know. Maybe now in my life, I would say money is not really every. Money is important to survive, of course. But do you really need that Rolex watch? I mean, you see me
Ah.
wear this watch for. You see me wear like that only when it
Iya,
comes to
iya,
office,
iya. Benar, 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 Pak. Benar, benar.
right? You see me wear slipper, slipper to office. I now wear jeans and long pants, but last time I wear shorts, But anyway, is it? I don't know. I don't think it's important. I don't really think it's important. Yeah.
Iya,
And
iya,
I feel that Indonesian rich, they don't splash as much as Singaporean. The rich Indonesian, okay, I wanted to make a few videos about this. But the rich Indonesians that I see, the house are mewah banget.
mewah banget.
Mewah banget. Tapi,
Benar
tapi,
tuh.
ada tapi, tapi, mobil dia cuman Toyota Fortuner.
Ah.
Toyota Innova. Wuling listrik Wuling. Maybe paling mahal. Maybe Ioniq 5, ya. Paling mahal. Kalau bedanya di Singapura, kalau tukar di Singapura, rumah mewah, bukan mewah sampai di Indonesia, not so as mewah as Indonesia. But rumah biasa, ru- Mercedes di rumah, BMW di rumah, Audi di rumah, don't have a Wuling at all, no.
Iya, iya,
Okay,
iya.
why? Because the Singaporeans feel that if I earn that kind of money, I need to enjoy the money. Saya harus enjoy. Mahal kan mobil di Singapore, you check lah. If you really check, mahal banget. Tiga kali lipat Indonesia. Tapi gaji dia bukan kali lipat orang kaya di sini, no.
Iya, iya,
Enggak.
benar.
Tapi dia berani spend, no. Dia berani spend. Because saya harus, bukan harus. Saya berani kenapa? Because saya harus ada status. Kalau status saya jatuh, lain orang lihat saya enggak tinggi, enggak cukup tinggi. Beneran, ini is a problem of human. I think it's a problem of human. But the Indonesians think differently. I think lah.
Iya,
Yeah, how about you? What do you think? Fit? Yeah?
iya, iya, iya. Kayak misalnya kalau kita standar lah, kalau misalnya mau bilang kaya banget, Alphard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah,
See?
tapi still brand Toyota.
Yeah, still
Maksudnya,
Toyota.
iya,
Yeah.
iya, iya. Saya lihat di nggak usah jauh-jauh di komplek Mertilang situ Pak. Maksudnya saya lihat kan jarang ya yang Lexus.
Yeah. Jalan
Eh,
Lexus, jalan BM, no, very rare you see a BM, very BMW, very rare you see a Mercedes Benz, very rare you see like Euro car. Tapi, Fit, you've been to Singapore, right? Maybe satu hari, dua hari. But how many BMWs have you seen on the road?
Nah, iya. Saya benar-benar jarang. Even Alphard pun jarang ya.
Jarang. Yeah,
Iya.
because Alphard to a Singaporean is cheap. Yeah, funny. This is how. Sorry, I want to give you a perspective of how this middle high Singaporeans think. It's cheap. It's not cheap lah. Maaf, cuman Toyota.
Iya. Gengsi, no
Low,
gengsi.
low class, low
Iya,
class.
iya.
Tapi, but the rich, and the funny thing about this topic is the rich Indonesians, right? The ones that like director lah, or you work for big bank and everything lah. The car is free, you know. The Toyota Innova, the Toyota Innova or the apa sih namanya, the Alphard is free, you know. Why free? Because dia harus, kalau saya kasih mobil Alphard, kamu harus kerja sama saya minimum 4 tahun, ya. Kalau udah 4 tahun mobil saya kasih kamu, right? That's what most big companies do in Indonesia. And then the best part is that once you reach a certain level, you get a supir.
Iya, benar.
Supir is free. Free supir. You only, the gaji of the supir is free because it's by the you only pay the tips. Right? So maybe if you, but maybe you saw me last time, but when I first came here, I didn't know how the system works. And of course, I got the Fortuner. I got the Fortuner. I got the supir also. Awal.
Iya.
Then I was renting a big house. This is real. I was renting a big house. Apa sih namanya? Luxurious lifestyle lah, right?
Iya.
Dari in the eyes of every other Indonesian luxurious lifestyle. Then after a while, I realized I was living a wrong lifestyle. This is real, which I want to tell, which I wish to tell everybody. It's a wrong lifestyle because I shouldn't be enjoying the lifestyle. Real. Because I'm not there yet. I haven't gone to that stage that I'll be there. And to be honest with you, sekarang Fit, even if I ever go to that stage of my career, this whole career, I go to that stage, I also don't want. Because menurut saya, itu agak sedikit sombong lagi. Ya. Betul.
Kalau di Singapura tuh Pak, kalau sampai punya supir itu udah kaya banget tuh.
If you get a supir in Singapore, you super kaya already. The gaji in the supir minimum tutup mata smelly ya. Cuman supir 25 juta, 30 juta. Itu supir doang. Baik kan? Then again, if you really want to enjoy Singapore as an Indonesian, if you really want to enjoy Singapore lifestyle, so to speak, I think the fastest way is to get married to a Singaporean. I think that's the only fastest way. And even if you can marry to a Singaporean, even if you can marry a Singaporean, what status are you for the card? What card are you status? Because that one very, very sticky. Then you must pray already. You pray that your card you get better. For Ibu Ika, if you're thinking about why she how she become, because she was studying in Venus. And then Venus was a recognized school and she was a double degree. She wasn't just one degree, she was a double degree. So that's the joke of it. And then the joke about everything, everybody that's watching here, or the 6 people that's watching, I am not even a bloody graduate, no. P3 is even smarter than me dari buku, no. Beneran. So what does that tell you? Books are important, of course. The first impression is of course important. But is books very, very important in your career? I will say no lah.
Benar.
Funny.
Teman-teman nih banyak Pak kalau komen, boleh nggak Kak saya kerja di Aman gitu, karena saya selalu cerita yang kayak Pak Anik tuh kalau lihat karyawan tuh bukan dari lulusan mana sih gitu. Pak Anik tuh dari awal nggak pernah, kayak dulu kita punya karyawan lulusan SMA gitu ya, senior high school dan panik gaji UMR gitu loh, yang dimana sekarang susah banget buat
Yeah.
kayak gitu. Teman pasti kalian tahu lah gimana susahnya apalagi kerja di Jakarta. Makanya saya kalau ngelihat kerja di daerah Sudirman gitu ya, karena saya lihat mama saya kerja di
Yeah.
daerah Sudirman gitu dulu. Iya sih, lifestyle-nya makin tinggi sih Pak. Jadi
Yeah.
mau
It's higher, no? It's higher. I feel sorry for. No, this is real. This is when I listened to the documentary this afternoon, and because this reporter was interviewing the people from Sudirman. Real, no? Those you
iya
can
iya.
see Sudirman and then they interview. Painful. I feel sorry, I feel sorry, because wow, very berat, no.
Iya iya.
Very, no. No, maybe, okay lah, maybe the gaji over there a little bit higher lah. But your output also higher,
Maksudnya ya kayak teman saya gitu ya kerja di oke mungkin brand gede gitu ya Pak ya.
Yeah.
Gajinya saya nggak tahu sih, mungkin over 10 juta lebih dikit gitu saya nggak tahu. Cuman yang kayak bener-bener jam 2 pagi Pak, 2 AM, 2 AM, let's go guys meeting. Meeting? Saya ada apa namanya close friend story-nya dia gitu kalau update marah-marah setiap hari, stres setiap hari. Lu enjoy kerja kayak gitu? Enggak sih Fit, cuman gue belum dapet kerjaan baru nih gitu kan. Sementara
Yeah.
balik lagi dia sandwich gitu Pak.
My, the bubble I opened with three friends, right? So this is a real story. So one is a dental, one is dental. Then of course my wife, which is Ibu Ika. Then the third one, okay, this one also a bit funny because this guy is also like what you just mentioned, sandwich. He also works in Suleiman. Of course, his gaji a little bit higher, but the pressure that he have is super high lah. Okay, the meeting like you just said can be Saturday, Sunday, and they got no overtime, no such thing as overtime, So slave to the job lah, yeah, a little bit slave to the job lah. So I don't know lah. Maybe the only thing I can say is bersyukur what we have. I don't know. Yeah.
Betul, betul. Always bersyukur lah. Maksudnya apa
Yeah.
yang ada di hidup kita sekarang. Maksudnya God, Tuhan tuh lebih tahu yang
Yeah.
terbaik.
I said this in one of my videos. I calculated. I made 56 videos already for the past 10. My friend, okay, this is the joke. My friend tell me slow down. You will lose you finish your content within how many days.
Iya.
But Fit, the joke, I already have 4 content I want to make already.
Udah
Yeah,
ada di
okay. But Pete, you know me better. My brain works. Quite funny lah. Anyway, long story short. Oh shit, what I want to say. See lah, fuck, I forgot already. Sandwich generation. Then this guy. Then what I want to say a Pete. Sorry. See
Yes.
lah, shit. Okay, wait. Sandwich generation, money. Sandwich, money. Slow down. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah, the grass is greener on the other side. So a lot of people kita lihat, oh kita hidup sampai hari ini enggak cukup. Kalau saya hidup di Singapore lebih enak di Singapore. Example. Then this phrase is the grass is greener on the other side. Kamu udah di grass, but you think the other grass is better. Yeah? And the other grass think that this grass is better. It's the same thing that I just tell you. A Singaporean think that Indonesia is better because of cheaper lifestyle. The Indonesian think Singapore is better because of the bigger gaji. If like you just said, if I get 50 juta, enak banget already, cukup banget. If I get 20 juta, cukup banget already. Tapi when you get the 20 juta, saya dapat 50 juta, saya lebih enak. Example, because the problem is, we're always trying to get more and more. This is real. Don't say you lah, even I'm also trying to get more, but I'm telling you the truth. I sometimes try to be realistic with myself.
Iya benar.
Cannot. I told you my lifestyle last time. When I first came here, I bought a Fortuner. Then I went to go and buy Buy what? Mazda 3. Then after that, I go and buy a Mini Cooper. Then obviously when I drove the Mini Cooper, oh, you very rich, you very rich. Then the idea of everybody, oh, you kaya, you kaya. Then after a while, I realized, oh, shit, man. Why everybody look? And it was so expensive to own that car, no. It was very nice, of course, but it was very expensive, no. The output, I drive only weekend, but the output, luar biasa one, no.
Iya, iya.
Okay, you all don't see lah. You all don't see. But if you ask me today, would I do it? No, no, no.
Pastilah Pak. Iya, iya. Makanya tapi kalau di sini Pak, brand mobil Eropa secondnya drop banget.
Drop banget. The
Banget.
new car is 100 lah. The second hand is 30, you know. The drop is more than 50%, no. If you buy a Toyota, your drop
Honda.
also enggak mungkin separuh, no. Yeah, right? Okay.
Iya.
So guys, ladies and gentlemen, you know why I bought a Wuling? A Wuling is a China car. Okay. So that was my second car. I'm sorry, am I taking your time? I went off topic a bit. So basically what happened is, yeah, the Wuling is what, 30 over 1,000, 300 over 1,000. Oh, why you buy a Wuling? Oh, why don't you buy a BYD? Still a China car. What?
Iya, maksudnya sama-sama Cina.
It's still a China car. But anyway, my logic is very simple. If I'm going to drive the car for 5 years, and if the price jatuh for setengah lah, or maybe 70% lah, ya udah, because I save so much more money on the day to day. I really save in terms of saving. I save so much more. And then okay lah, you drive a Wuling, you're not rich. I don't care what you think about me. Right? So
Iya,
and
iya.
why should I care? Because you are not the one feeding me, what? And I don't feed you.
Betul, 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 betul. Kayak di sini bener sih Pak, kayak ini rata-rata kayak HRV or Hyundai kereta, itu udah maksudnya orang-orang middle high di sini juga makanya udah brand kayak gitu. Jarang sih Pak bener, kecuali bener-bener kaya kayak misalnya Bakri Group gitu loh.
Yeah.
Yang udah di Indonesia yang super rich gitu ya, Raffi Ahmad.
Yeah. No,
Ya
no.
kayak gitu lah Pak.
But you do see, right? If you go to, okay, like this complex, how many European cars are there, right?
Iya, benar.
Even our street here, sampai ujung, I don't remember seeing a BMW. I don't remember seeing the highest I see maybe Fortuner, or maybe the Fortuner was like the old model, not the new model. But you see, right? The Indonesians don't care about the car.
Iya.
A car is only a transportation. It
Yeah.
brings me from point A to point B. If the car can be cheaper, if I can pump solar or Dex or solar or Pertalite, why should I pump higher? Example. Because this car is a transportation. If the car kena hancur or tabrak or anything, saya tak peduli.
Iya.
Right? Because itu bukan penting lah. It's not very important to me yet. It's not important. But a Singaporean, when they have a cheap car or what car, when you touch a little bit, oh, why you bang my car? Why you... Beda perspektif lah.
Iya benar. Kalau di sini as long as you have, terus kalau misalnya punya 4 anak, mereka harus kasih satu-satu. Kalau yang udah middle high di sini ya, jadi kayak kayak terus kalau misalnya mau BM W gitu times 4 gitu kan, how much gitu.
Actually, you can buy it. Because if you see, right, if you buy the 10-year-old BMW, right, the price is actually the same as a Toyota. Actually, if you calculate utong, it's actually the same. But, because I went through it with the bloody Mini Cooper, but the maintenance is so...
Iya benar, maintenance. Terus pajak, walaupun all series gitu, berapa pajaknya?
Yeah.
Dia 15 juta setahun gitu kan.
That is one portion number 1. Number 2, kalau kamu buka bengkel aja.
Ini diganti. ini diganti gitu ya.
Ini harus diganti, harus inden, harus dari Singapura kirim ke Indonesia. Oh, dan ongkos kirim dan harus tunggu 2 minggu. Kalau Toyota, kamu ke bengkel sehari doang bisa ambil mobil.
Iya iya benar
And
sih
then
Pak itu.
and the best part is kamu bisa tawarin harga. Kamu mau OEM atau mau yang ori palsu?
Iya
Oh,
iya iya benar benar benar.
ya,
Benar benar benar. Benar.
ya dong. So
Iya.
after a while, so, I don't know lah, Fit. Maybe I live here for a bit too long lah. Then I really, I know how the Indonesian thing, and I roughly know how the Singaporean thing. That's why I berani to talk about it, lah. And then you know about it, Fit. I'm correct, you know.
Iya, benar
I'm,
sih Pak. Saya mikirnya juga gitu. Oh iya ya, 150 juta gitu. Beli sama-sama second. Ya mending masih mending Toyota. Atau
yeah,
padahal kita bisa beli misalnya BMW yang series tahun 2010 gitu ya,
just the
2010
long.
ya. Tapi BMW kayak orang nggak tahu nih, misalnya orang-orang biasa nggak tahu. Tapi maintenance-nya tetap pajaknya walaupun tahun segitu tiba-tiba udah 10 juta. 10 juta.
Yeah. And then that's not the fun, that's not the joke about it all. No. You notice when you have a European car, you go to bloody any banker, the mata already,
Iya, langsung pokoknya.
kaya. Kamu orang kaya. Enggak pak, bantuin ya pak. Oh, ini ban enggak sesuai mobil kamu.
Benar-benar. Jadi statementnya dari luar.
I'm sharing a real story, and I what I'm trying to share with you, Fit, and I think what I wanted to share on my channel and actually to everybody. I'm using my life experience to explain to everybody that I was in the wrong experience. I was wrong in my thinking. Last time when I first came here, I was wrong. If I could only adjust, okay, to be fair and honest, um, my output was higher last time. My output was higher. But now my output is high because of my children. But I think I'm happier now. Real. I'm happier now. I'm happier now because I can see my children being happy. I think. Of course, basic needs are important. But after a while, right, do you really need that? Do you really need that Alphard? Do you really need that Fortuner? Do you really need that BMW? Or, is Wuling good enough for you? Yeah, it's China car. Oh, pasti mogok and everything. Nanti battery bakar. Actually, I was going to make a video about it, but because then you see again, you know how I can make so many content because my stupid brain thinks like that, and then
Iya, iya.
then I always think what a Singaporean thinks, and I always start thinking what the Indonesian think, and then after a while, right, there is a problem. No? The problem is human is never enough. We are not satisfied wherever we are. So
Iya,
we
iya.
need to try. I would say try to, okay, ini cukup. Okay, saya nggak bisa. Okay,
Iya, iya.
kalau saya bisa, thank God I can. But if I cannot, ya udah. But kalau kamu udah bisa beli mobil, kenapa kamu harus beli yang BMW? Kenapa Toyota nggak bisa? Biarin aja. Toyota bisa jalan juga kok. It still brings you to point A to point B, what? Yeah, right?
Betul. Tujuannya satu, kita nggak kena panas, nggak
Yeah,
kena hujan,
yeah.
kita bisa bring the family gitu. Maksudnya ya udah. Kadang saya ya mungkin karena saya pemikiran saya kan kalau di Indonesia tuh dibilangnya kaum kaum mendang mending Pak. Jadi kaum better this or better that gitu. Jadi kita kayak banyak pertimbangan gitu. Ah, mendingan ini aja. Kenapa harus beli Alphard atau misalnya kenapa harus Mercy, karena fungsinya sama.
Yeah, I will talk about one more thing. Sorry, sorry. Are you
Ya, ya,
me?
Pak.
One more. I noticed what the Singaporean feel. They say one thing. Oh, I work until I die. I retire dari umur 55, 65, tapi saya harus kerja sampai saya meninggal. Oke.
Hmm.
Menurut kamu fit bagus atau enggak? Menurut kamu harus santai di rumah, right?
Iya.
Ayo ada lah.
Iya, 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 kayak misalnya di Indonesia udah ada umur, mungkin karena pemikiran Indonesia gitu ya, karena udah ada umur pensiun nih, 55, stop gitu ya. Ya udah, maksudnya emang udah saatnya anaknya yang kerja nggak sih? Tapi kita harus tetap kita punya saving money lah gitu
Okay,
sih.
okay, okay. But if the 55 masih actually 55 is still young lah. But if you're 55 and you can still work and the government and the whole society in Indonesia allow, is it good or not good? Will you want to work at 55? At 56, 57, 58, 59?
Kalau kalau uang saya kurang, saya masih mau kerja. Tapi kalau saya punya tabungan udah cukup, saya nggak mau kerja.
Okay, 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 okay. Good point. Very good point. This is a very good point. Okay. Uh, Kalau hari ini kamu udah cicil rumah dan kamu sisa cuman 10 tahun di depan. Example lah, sisa 10 tahun di depan. Tiba-tiba 3 tahun di depan kamu gaji naik and then everything gets better and everything. Then kamu pikir, saya mau ganti rumah, saya mau beli yang rumah yang lebih mewah, lebih apa. Then you cicil another 15 tahun. Actually, that is the problem. Because when that time happen, you think you can buy because you can buy at that point, but you never calculate what happens if I retire. You see?
Iya.
Right, okay, okay. This is the problem with most Singaporeans. Because the Singaporeans always want to upgrade. They want to upgrade their life. Beda dari Indonesia. I won't say it's just Singaporean lah, but I'm seeing it in Singapore. I will talk about this. I'll take a video and talk about this. But basically that is the problem. That's the reason why the Singaporeans need to work until they die.
Iya, 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 beda, beda,
Because
beda.
of that, because of that point, no, that one point that because it's not just buy bukan cuma beli jam aja, no, bukan beli mobil gampang lah. Mobil in Singapore lebih mahal lah, but uh, big cost lah, like the house lah, very big cost lah. So it's be realistic, cukup, cukup, cukup. Kalau nggak cukup, kalau kita hidup sampai hari ini cukup atau enggak cukup, Tuhan tahu lah ya. Tuhan can provide. I don't know how, I don't know why I keep talking about Tuhan, but Tuhan is providing us for everything that we have. You have an aircon at home. Come on. I mean, are we comfortable? We are comfortable. Right? So unless we don't have an aircon, we got the lampu, we cannot even pay for electricity. Then okay, then you fight for more. But are we happy what we are? Just bersyukur aja lah. Yeah, I don't know. Then the next investment that you do, because it's going to be big, calculate whether when I retire, how to retire. Must. This is what I will say must. When I hit 40, 43 this year, I told my wife last year, I don't want to buy any more house lah. No, even if I kaya nanti dapat cukup, because I want to retire. Not say retire, I want to be debt free.
Iya, iya,
As
betul,
fast
betul.
as I can. As fast as I can. Yeah. I think that's a bit all for me lah. But
Tapi emang
the,
benar,
the,
benar.
the Indonesians want to go to work in Singapore, which is what our customers are doing. I cannot blame them because the gaji the OMA in Semarang or Cirebon it's so good, damn low, no? Very
Ya,
low.
jahat. Jahat sih Pak menurut saya, dengan kerjaannya dia bukan kerjaan main-main gitu.
Yeah.
Dia juga misalnya jadi call center bank. Ya dia harus belajar sama kayak orang yang di Jakarta, yang graduate di Jakarta. Cuman dengan gaji setengahnya jahat sih karena
Berapa? 2
pemerintah.
juta, 3 juta? Ada 2 juta,
3
3
juta lah sekarang kayaknya, 3 juta.
Oke, 3 juta. Maaf ya, 3 juta. How to afford minimum minimum things in life lah.
Iya.
Rumah aja lah. That means you cannot apa sih namanya? Susah banget beli rumah, ya. Okay. Then cicil, okay, kosan. 1 juta? Okay, maybe lebih murah di sana lah. 500.
Iya, lebih murah, 500 kali.
500. But the environment is also 500 lah.
Nah,
Environment also 500 lah. Ha? Okay. Then motor how much? Free. Gratis. Tak mungkin dong. Then you eat what?
Iya, maksud saya nggak sebeda itu loh. Bensin harganya tetap sama.
Bensin harga sama. Then makanan signifikan lah. Itu
Iya, nggak sejauh itu loh bedanya. Kadang saya bingung makanya sama banyak kan kayak university yang bagus gitu ya di Jogja, di Semarang. Itu kayak saya pernah cerita ke Panik kalau dia nggak move kerja ke Jakarta atau bahkan ke luar negeri, kasihan dia nggak bisa upgrade themselves gitu loh. Maksudnya dengan dia mungkin pinter, yang saya bilang accounting, lulusan dari universitas di Jogja, pintar, tapi dia kerjanya di for accounting di Jogja, ya gajinya bakal segitu-gitu juga gitu, kasihan gitu kayaknya. Kalau dia nggak apa, sementara di Indonesia, sementara di Jakarta yang saya cerita teman saya bisa dapetin ada 15 juta, 20 juta, tapi itu juga yang pasti eh, pengeluarannya juga lebih sih.
Of course not. Of course not. No lah. I say again, the grass is always greener on the other side lah. I mean, it's normal to think like that, but the only thing that I found out in life, we just not say bersyukur lah, but I mean something might have. I don't know lah. Last year was the biggest scare for me, so that one was wake up, Pak Nick. then that's why I'm talking like that today lah. Real. But of course, enjoyment of life is important. I mean that if you can enjoy, but yeah, like that lah. Anyway, that's what I think. If you want to know more about me, please follow my channel.
Teman-teman yang kerja di Singapura juga loh Pak, kadang kan ada yang 60 tahun itu masih kerja di Singapura, yang iya saya cuman disuruh nemenin majikan saya doang ngobrol di rumah, soalnya saya udah ikut dari kecil. Atau yang kadang saya bilang, kok kakak masih kerja? Iya, uangnya belum cukup, soalnya saya harus kasih makan grandchildnya dia gitu loh, cucunya
Yeah.
dia yang kasih makan gitu loh. Saya sampai, kok gitu ya,
I
sampai
think
nggak bisa kerja.
I think what you just mentioned is the sandwich generation. Like you lah, like you're very classic of the sandwich generation because
Ya,
you need to provide for your mother, you need to provide for your current child, and you need to provide for everything. But then again, yeah, see, so your output became more within like your output was high already. Then now with a child it becomes higher, right? So I wish I can give more, real. I wish I can give more, but it has to be sesuai the company situation of everything. There were bad times in the company, I think you can see. So we need to tahan a little bit more. We are coming out of it, of course, but we're not really 100% out of it yet. So yeah, it will be sesuai accordingly to everything that's happening in the whole company. Yeah. But of course, that being said, life has to still go on. Then the only way to apa sih namanya make more is try to find more outside lor. Yeah. I will encourage you to try to sell your tofu. I do that. And okay lah, don't say so far lah. Even I Pak Nick I'm also trying to do more out of the company, right? Right. Personal branding in case something in case something happens. But it all I'm not saying that I'm not putting 100% into this. I'm still you can see me putting 100%. But there is a if something happens. Right? Yeah.
ya.
So try to have that safety. Hope that safety will not be our main because I also don't want.
Iya.
I will try my very best not to make that happen. And trust me, Pete. And I believe the whole team trusts me. You worked with me for so long already. So I trust that you know what I'm doing. So for that, yeah, I don't want it to die too. and I'm putting so much effort into everything.
Kirim barang terus makanya.
Hah? Apa sih?
Teman-teman kirim barang terus.
Bukan masalah kirim barang, percayalah. I think if you notice what about every customer that's been here, it's not a semua orang bisa kirim barang. Maaf ya. Semua orang bisa kirim barang. A, B, C, P, O, S, something also can. Everybody also can. J, I something. J something. Oh, everybody can. Tapi masalah apa? Percaya atau tidak percaya. I think that's I think if that's what I try to do even when I talk to you, Pete, I try to trust me lah. I mean, and then you can read me lah. You read me for so long, and then am I a fake person or not? I don't think I am. So for that, I do that for the same company. I do that for the company and try to tell it to the customer. Yeah. So the principle is the same. The principle of the logic is the same. So that's why you got more business last year. last month. Right? Funny, right? But just need to do more. Not one, not two, not three, 6, 12. You crazy, you will lose content.
Amin.
Pak Nick can do it. Amin. It's true, no? Amin, I can do it. Because I was shocked at what I could do. But it was a funny thing. And then now with this journey of my own personal channel, and then the joke about it all is that I can still produce 6 on the Aman Logistic channel.
Yeah.
And I could still produce this on my own channel.
Ini Pak Nick update yang di mana ya? Soalnya same shirt kan?
Yeah, the same shirt and the same background, right? Bedanya cuma 5 menit, 10 menit.
Ini konteksnya apa nih?
I also need to check when I upload. Like, okay, wait. Now is Aman or Pak Nick? Oh yeah, correct. Then I check the video first. Ini bahasa Indonesia tau enggak? Okay, correct. Oh God. But trust me lah. Let me try to explore this a little bit more. I done this Aman thing for 6 months already. In my opinion, is it stable? It can be better, of course. We need to do more offline, which I'm gonna try. But I don't want to have an excuse that I'm doing my own personal and I don't touch work. Yeah. Anyway, I don't take up so much of your time. You're on holiday. Yeah.
Oke, teman-teman, thank you banget yang udah nonton, yang udah join. Mungkin yang tadi join keluar gitu ya, bingung nih ngomongin apa. Nanti kita akan upload ulang video ini setiap ada episode Out of the Box ke YouTube Aman Logistik ya, teman-teman. Jadi jangan lupa nonton juga di YouTube, jangan lupa share setiap kita live ke teman-teman lain nih biar makin banyak yang join.
Yes. Actually, every Thursday, Fitri and myself will be talking about Out of the Box. If you notice, we're not even talking about box. We're never asking you to order the box. We're not even talking about Aman Logistic, maybe a bit only, but other than that, it's all about who is Pak Nick and who is Fitri. Every one of us struggle, and semua orang butuh uang lah. That's all lah. Okay? Maybe next topic about children. Because I realize Singaporeans don't want children.
Ya, mungkin gitu ya Pak ya. Beda sama Indonesia yang katanya banyak anak, banyak rezeki. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Pete, thank you so much for your time. Take care of your child. Have a good day ahead. Okay, thank you. I need to go and buy the thing for tomorrow.
Oh iya, oke Mas, siap.
Bye-bye.